Yo, Thursday night. What's good, Ross and Risky? What up, my boy?
Yo, what's the deal?
Man, tell a friend to tell a friend. Them damn fools back again. Let's get it cracking, man. I almost started this shit off doing the Chris Brown challenge. I was gonna hit you with the what's the shit they doing? Everybody, I said hit the Chris Brown shit, man. Trying to go viral, dog.
Yeah, man. Shout out my boy Breezy, man. Shout out my
no,
nigga.
man. You said what?
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Shout out my man Breezy, man. Breezy out here getting it popping. Boy, these folks, man, now these artists, when they going on tour, it seems like they go on tour for like 2 years. It seems like he been on tour for a while now, don't it?
Bro, what he started when he first got in, not to bring up negative, it was when he first got in trouble. That was the start of his tour.
Right. He been on the road since.
It's been like 6 months.
I'm like, dude, how long is this tour? This dude is just going everywhere. So I don't know what's happening, but shout out to him. And apparently Beyonce is going to tour like once every 2 years. She's going to take everybody money whenever she pop out. But yeah, man, let's get it popping though tonight. We have a good time tonight, man. Definitely got to get into Paige Beckers. Went crazy last night. Went crazy in the WNBA. Set a WNBA rookie for points in a game with 44 of them things. So we got to talk about that because now the debate is full game on with the debate when we talk about Caitlyn and Paige. So we'll get into that. We didn't get into it a lot on Tuesday, and I think I alluded to maybe last week, but we don't got any time now before the regular season of football as well, because that's right around the corner. We're talking about college. That's going to kick off this Saturday. The NFL is right here as well. And we got to talk about your man, Travis Hunter. I've been kind of low-key, kind of trying to ring a silent alarm. I just saw your man, Ryan Clark, on ESPN. He went harder than I've been going. Pause.
What is that?
He said that if you're only going to play him on offense and just a little bit sporadically on defense, then he said, in his opinion, then you wasted a number 2 pick. Because he was saying his point was, and we'll get into it further when we get into Travis. But his point was, if Travis is just a corner, is he the number 2 overall pick as just a corner? Right, he probably a first round pick, but is he the number 2 pick as just the only playing corner? You know what I'm saying?
In that case, you would have took Abdul Carter.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Or if it's at wide receiver, is he the number 2 pick just as a wide receiver? You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like the reason he's the number 2 pick, like we all been saying, is because of he's doing both. Well, if y'all not gonna do both, then y'all gave up. So we'll get into it. But let's start with this. This came out of nowhere. And I'm going to toot my own horn, Ross. I know I rarely do it, right? But I'm going to toot my own horn on this one. One of my good homies, matter of fact, dude I started this particular channel with, my man Cash, he been trying to get back on. So I got to hit him up. He been wanting to jump back on. He got some more free time now. But anyway, I told him we were having a conversation about Tank because he was rewatching the Tank and Lamont Roach fight. He was like, I'm rewatching, I'm scoring, right? So he was talking to me after the fight. I said, yo, I don't think the rematch is happening. I tell him it's on the phone. I don't think the rematch is happening. Now, my thought was, with everything he has just going on in life, he just got another situation, legal. I don't want to speak on that man's legal situation, but he just had that pop up. He don't really seem like he's motivated. That was a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? Is he really trying to jump back into that? And then look what popped up. Jake Paul said, I got a bag for you. And Tank said, you know what? I'll go do that exhibition and go get a bag. Can you blame him, Ross? Come on, man.
Man, it's like Jake Paul done playing with niggas, man. They playing with niggas, man. Like here, watch this. I'm gonna throw some money I know you ain't never made before right in front of your face. Come here. Like, they playing, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
It's an exhibition, though. It's not a. It's an exhibition. It's not going on Tank's record. He's gonna make a bunch of money.
Obviously, we see I've already seen the size difference. They've been showing pause, but they've been showing Tank's height, Jake Paul's height, Tank's weight versus Jake Paul's weight.
Yeah.
You know, and we've been looking at Jake Paul like fight somebody for real. So now from his perspective, it's, oh yeah, I fought Tank. He's never lost. He's the champ.
Yeah.
So it's a mockery, man. It's a mockery. I guess they can make money, and we the dummies because we're gonna watch it.
I thought I was going. I was gonna go there. Everybody gonna watch it. Everybody's tuning in.
It's a mockery, man.
For the people that's saying boxing, I think Ryan Garcia even jumped on there and tweeted it out. Oh, boxing is the WWE. I just want to give everybody a news flash. Boxing's always been the WWE. Now I understand it's gotten further, but it's that's the way that everybody always promoted fights. They've always promoted fights like the WWE. Muhammad Ali literally got all the trash talking from wrestling.
Yeah.
Like it's always been elements of that in there. Now I understand what he's saying. Like this is a little bit more sideshow type stuff that they're doing now. You know what I'm saying? With Jake Paul. But the problem is though, is that we're in a time now in 2025 where all it takes is that if you have a following, like the reality is Jake Paul can fill up a stadium with his fans. He can fill up an NBA arena.
That's a fact.
I think the first big thing they had with the YouTubers, I want to say it was in Orlando a couple of years ago when all those YouTubers fought.
Yeah, when he used to fight the KSI dude.
When all those dudes, that was in Orlando, wasn't it? Like 3 years ago or something like that?
I think so. Yeah.
That was like the first kind of time where like these YouTubers kind of all got together, gonna do these fights, and they like filled up an arena. And they're like, oh, there is an audience. Jake Paul, say what you want to say, Ross. He got a pretty devastating knockout reel. Now it's against some old dudes that, you know what I'm saying, and shouldn't even be in the ring, but they got to go get a bag.
Nate Robinson.
Yeah, that was knowing what we know about Nate now and his health. That's actually like I feel that's sad. You know what I'm saying?
That was bad.
Yeah, I think that was, and that started the whole thing off.
I remember watching that fight, like thinking Nate Robinson was finna knock him out, and like then at the end you're like, oh, but it's crazy because we talked about it even on here. Like he's done everything, but when it got his rematch with Tommy Fury, he don't want no smoke with him. Yeah. What happened with John Gotti's son? Remember when they had the brawl after the fight? Yeah, he don't want no more smoke with him. And now Tank has taken it. So my question is, now knowing of a competitor Tank is, coming off of that last fight, when people were kind of a little disappointed with Tank, don't tell me Tank is just going to pull a Floyd Mayweather like how he did when he fought Logan and just go out there and just, you know, like hold
exactly
back.
What he's going to do. You think he's going to?
That's a bad look, though. I think that's a bad look. Now you look like you're not taking this serious. You disengaged. Now Tank has been hitting that retiring. You think this is his big money grab so he can go ahead and retire?
100%. I can see Tank never stepping back into a boxing ring after this. Now, when I say that, they all come back because the money's too good. There's nothing that any of these people can do, any of these men can do outside of boxing that they can make this amount of money. So they always come back, right? Like I didn't need to see Sugar Ray Leonard fighting Hector Macho Camacho, you know what I'm saying, when he was clearly nowhere near he shouldn't have been in the ring. I didn't need to see that happen to him. You know what I'm saying? But everybody comes back though. Because you need, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking about it, Raw. What are you gonna do? If this is what you've done and now you in a money crunch, I'm gonna go fight. That's what you do.
Yeah,
go fight. So,
those guys, it's not like usually if you made it that far, it's not like they're like Jake Paul where they got other careers. You know, you dedicated your whole life to fighting. So, you know.
Yeah, this is all I do is fight. Like this is how I make my money is from fighting. Right.
Like Jake Paul got the luxury of owning the companies and all that. And this is just a hobby.
Yeah. And look, man, I know a lot. You said Tank's competitiveness online right now. His competitiveness is coming into question. A lot of people are saying he's going the Floyd route, although he talk about he hates Floyd, he don't like Floyd. This is the Floyd route where you're choosing money over legacy. And I think everybody needs to relax and pump their brakes. Now all of a sudden they're making it seem like, in no disrespect to Lamont Roach, but they making it seem like Lamont Roach is Tommy Hearns out here or somebody. Like, they had a good fight, dude. Like, everybody relax. It was a good fight. Like, oh man, what about your legacy? Okay, it's Lamont Roach. If so he never fights
Lamont again,
I'm just gonna ask you this. Let's take Jake Paul off the table, Ross. Let's say this is not gonna happen. But let's say he never fights Lamont Roach again, but he fights Shakur, he fights Devin, you know what I'm saying? Some other young up-and-coming guys. Would you really be like, oh man, but you never fought Lamont? I'm just saying. No disrespect to Lamont. I'm just simply saying, if he never fights him again, it's not the end of the world.
I agree.
But I do want to see it. But I just think people go too crazy. Remember when, like, Floyd in the first fight with Maidana? People, I don't know who won. I was like, clearly Floyd won the damn fight. What y'all talking about? But if y'all want to see it again, let's go make some more money, right? Let's go make some more money.
I would like to see Floyd go fight my boy, that headbutt again.
Go fight who?
My boy, that headbutt. What's my boy?
Victor Ortiz.
Victor Ortiz. They should have ran it back.
Another one was, if you're Floyd, like, who cares that he didn't fight Victor Ortiz again? Like, would it have been a good fight? Probably, you know what I'm saying? But who cares?
Yeah.
You think? So I'm just, I would love to see the Lamont Roach Tank fight again. I think Tank in a rematch, I think Tank would get him out of there. I don't like what Lamont Roach has been doing post the fight. He's on a full, like, I didn't get knocked out tour. Like, he's like, oh well, I stayed. He won something because he's Rocky on some Rocky Balboa shit. It's like, nigga, okay, you didn't win the fight. It was a draw.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And look, he was in the club last night turning up.
My boy Lamont.
Yeah, he was in the club turning up with the news of here you go. He got the bottle girls coming out with the signs, Tank Ducking. Yeah, he out there. He got the girls coming with the bottle service signs to him. Shout out to Lamont.
Yeah, that's crazy. And what's crazy is, remember, they was both from, well, I think Lamont was from DC.
They are from the DMV, like the DMV area, though.
Yeah. Tank probably does like, Lamont deserves to get a rematch, but yeah, Tank. I think this is the new thing, though. A conversation in more than just boxing, just in sports in general. There's another scenario where guys just taking the money rather than making the legacy moves. You know what I'm saying? I think these guys now, they're like, man, I'm trying to rake up all the money I can get. Forget what y'all gonna say 10 years down the line. Like, shoot, I made 100+ mil doing whatever I was, you know what I'm saying? Like, we was talking about it with basketball, with these guys that at the end of the day, when we're judging their careers, we're looking at it a certain way because they might have not racked up the accolades or the moments. Like with Tank, like, we want Tank to be like, oh, I wanna go out there and outdo what Mayweather did. I want to go out there and do what Muhammad Ali and these other greats, Sugar Ray. I'm chasing to be like them. That's what we want Tank to be like. And Tank's mine. He just, hey, I'm from Baltimore. I done made it out. I fight for a living. I made $100 million from boxing. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard to want it for them. We not in that head. We ain't out there fighting. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. Like, when you text me that, I was disappointed. I just when you text me,
I thought it was fake. I thought it was fake at first. I had to go around and find confirmation. I'm like, this can't be real. I'm like, no way, because like we didn't hear like any build up. I knew that Jake Paul and Tank had went back and forth, prior, like maybe a year ago. So I knew like there was. But it was just like, boom, we going. I'm like, oh, there you go. I mean, but they're gonna do crazy numbers. The pay-per-view is gonna be crazy. I think it's gonna be on Netflix. So they're gonna get a nice bag from Netflix. Everybody, like you said, everybody gonna tune in and watch.
It's Vegas.
I don't remember where it's I know it's November. Is it? I think it may. Is it Vegas? Let me see. Let me see where it's at.
Is this the first time where Jake Paul isn't the the marquee? Yeah, the ace.
Oh damn! Hold on. That shit gonna be in Atlanta. You know how lit that's gonna be, bro?
That's gonna be the whole rap game.
You know how lit that's gonna be in the A in November 14th.
That's what I'm saying, though. See, Tank can't go in there and just think he finna just spar with him and BS in front of all them niggas.
Oh yeah, see that might turn him up, and it's on a Friday night too, so people ain't gonna be going to work that Friday.
Yeah,
whoever the employers are in town in Atlanta on that Friday, everybody calling in.
Strip club's going crazy
in the strip club. Come on, man. Yeah, that's gonna pop in Atlanta. Damn, I didn't realize it was Atlanta.
Yeah, strip club's going crazy.
Yeah, that's gonna be insane. A lot of people though have been questioning Tank's boxing credentials, his I don't want to say his credentials, but his boxing resume after this, because since this, they was like, well, he ain't fought nobody, he a hype job, he's this, he's that. Listen, man, Tank is taking care of his business. Whoever they put in front of him, he made his career and built his fan base off of highlight reel knockouts. That's what he did, right? He's a small guy. He's aggressive. He fights offensively, right? He's not a guy that's defensively. He's coming in there. He's looking to knock you out and hurt you. He was on my radar early because, all I watch is a bunch of boxing in my spare time. So he was on my radar early. But I really took interest when he beat Gamboa. Even though Gamboa was older, past his prime, Gamboa was still dangerous. Gamboa, we got a big fight coming up in September with Terrence Crawford and Canelo. And side note, everybody I hear now has their money on Terrence Crawford. I haven't talked to anybody, Ross, in the last 3 weeks that think Canelo's gonna win this fight. Nobody I talked to in the last 3 weeks thinks Canelo will win. I probably talked to 30 people. Everybody got Canelo. I look online. Everybody got Bud. I look online. Everybody's taking Bud online. And looking around thinking,
Bud should be. Bud should be the favorite, though.
Y'all are out of y'all damn mind. I think Bud might get stopped. And I love Bud as a fighter. But to go back to Gamboa, I watched Gamboa, a 130-pounder, hit this man and make him do a little bit of a little stanky leg.
But I'm saying, Canelo ain't really been looking too hot either.
I mean, based on what? Charlo didn't want no smoke in there with him.
But see, Charlo did what Jake Paul be doing to niggas. Charlo knew he was getting paid.
Hey, man, that's my boy from my hood. He from the Southwest Houston, man. Be careful.
You was very disappointed that night. I
was.
Charlo looked like he ain't even try.
Well, I think he got hit with some live shit, and he said, "You know what? It is like." You know what I'm saying? He got hit with some live rounds and said, shit, you know what I'm saying? Let me chill out. This motherfucker hitting hard. Because he took a knee in the fight. He got hit with a shot, and you could tell it rocked him, and he was like, let me take a knee, because if I try to keep
to me, Charlo never even, it was like, okay, I'm getting paid. Like, I'm just trying to make it through the fight. You know what I'm saying? Let me not get knocked out. But it ain't look like he was trying to win. Charlo never looked like he was trying to win.
I think everybody so his last 3 fights, so we're not going to go Charlo, all went to decisions, right? Now, he dominated Mongolia, Jaime. I thought he dominated Jaime. Edgar Berlanga, who we just saw get brutally knocked out. It did go 12. Canelo did drop him, but it did go 12. And then obviously his last fight he had was a boring fight against Skull. And that's what made people really think that Bud could beat him, because Skull was a fast, slick, moving fighter. But I'm telling people that's not the way Bud fights. Bud doesn't fight on his toes, bouncing and a lot of movement and slit. That's not his style, really. His style is he coming toward you. You know what I'm saying? He'll switch southpaw, but he's an aggressive. I won't say super aggressive, but he's looking to box. You know what I'm saying? He's looking to box. He's not up on his toes, bouncing around with a lot of movement. You know what I'm saying? So I haven't seen Canelo hurt. I've seen him get hit by Triple G and Triple G's prime and not get hurt. That's all I'm saying. I saw him fight Bivol. I thought he clearly lost the fight, but I never saw him get hit with something and he was hurt. And we all know in boxing, you got weight classes for a reason. And you can put on the weight, but that don't mean that's who you are. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I personally don't see it because everybody talks about Canelo and they forget Bud's last outing. He struggled against a guy at 154 pounds, I think the guy was. He struggled against him at a 154. Now he's going up more. So I don't know. But, good luck to him. I think it's going to be a hell of a fight. So you got Bud.
Yeah, I'm always going with what they tell you when you was at the
They
fight?
did tell me go with my own kind.
It was funny because I met a Hispanic dude out here, and that was the first time somebody told me that. I say, who you going for, Canelo or? He said, I'm going with the Mexican. What you mean?
Now look, to be fair, my heart is with Bud. I would love for Bud to win. I just live in reality, and I'm just like, for example, if you say, hey, man, Bud finna go fight Usyk. Well, listen, my heart is with Bud, but Usyk is a bad motherfucker. He's the heavyweight champion of the world. Give me, Usyk's gonna beat him, you dig? So at a certain point, it's like reality kicks in. But I think it's a good fight. And we'll see. So we'll get that in September. So that's literally right around the corner. Right around the corner for that. And then, like I said, in November, we get this spectacle. And it's going to be a circus out there in Atlanta, man. Fun. I think it's going to be fun. I don't know how many rounds it's going to be. They're probably going to have on super big gloves in this Tank and Jake Paul fight. So no one's probably going to get hurt. People think that because Tank is so small, Ross, that he's at a disadvantage. But I don't think they realize in boxing, that just means that you have a smaller target. You know what I'm saying? He's a smaller target. And he knows he's the one that actually knows how to fight between the two. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like really fight. And Jake is just a big target. That's all he is. He's 6'2". He's just a big target for Tank. You know what I'm saying? So if Tank lets his hands go, he going to do what he do. I mean, hell, we watch Floyd, who's not known, well, at least in this point in his career, isn't known as like hurting guys. I promise you, at one point, he had to hold up Jake's brother when he hit him with a shot. Like, oh, hold on, nigga, don't go down now. Hold on, we got to get this money. You know what I'm saying? Don't go down. So, I think it'll be fun. It'll be fun for everybody that shows up in Atlanta. I want to see what that weekend going to be like in Atlanta, though. It's going to be up that weekend in Atlanta.
November what?
14th.
November 14th. So that'll be before. So that'll be kind of like the first big, because that'll be before the Thanksgiving games, before All-Star with the basketball, of course. So that'll kind of be our first, big event going into. You got that, then you got the Thanksgiving games. I
was trying to see. So the Falcons, they play the Panthers. Is that a home game? Because they play the Panthers. Let me see if they're at home. Yeah, so the Falcons got a home game that Sunday too against Carolina.
Oh, okay. That's always a good game with them, yeah. And then the Hawks probably just be rolling at that time.
Let me check their schedule. Yeah, let me see who they got there. They might have a game coming up too.
Courtside at the Hawks game, you get Lil Boosie doing the swag surf and DC.
Yeah, he be super lit out there. Let me see, November. They got any games? So that fight, as I said, the 14th? They got a game on the 13th. I think that's a road game. Let me see. They on the home. Yeah, so they're on the road on the 13th because it's probably gonna be in their arena. So yeah, they definitely ain't playing because it's gonna be at yeah.
Or you got that Mercedes Benz, don't?
Yeah, I don't think they can. You think they can pack out I don't think they can pack that out. Yeah, they on a 3-game road trip, so they won't be in Atlanta.
State Farm Arena, yeah. Shout out Tank, man. Get your chili, man.
Yeah, I'm not mad at you, Tank. Do what you do, my boy. Go on and get your paper. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be upset about it no matter what. But do your thing. I ain't mad at you. You dig what I'm saying? Don't take a knee though this fight though, Negro.
Yeah, nah, but you can't even get hit for real. I don't want to see Tank take no real shots. I don't want to see you look like you're struggling at all. I don't want no sort of frustration. None of that. Go in there and dominate.
There you go. Okay. I want to go to Paige, talk about some WNBA. But before we go, can I show you maybe the worst tattoo I've ever seen in my life?
Yeah, let's see.
So this is an Indiana Pacers fan who on his hands, allegedly he wanted to get tatted for the moment where Reggie Miller was calling the game. Halliburton hits the shot and Reggie's doing the commentary and Holly's doing the Reggie Miller choke symbol around his neck. And so it's not even a Reggie Miller. It's like a cartoon character with a headset on, and it says, "This is what we do." And then it continues to the other hand, "This is what we effing do." And it's a cartoon Holly. I mean, talk to me, Ross. I don't know what's happening here.
First off, just Halliburton, that's that. I don't care if Reggie Miller did that or not. That's a bad look right there. Halliburton by my boy. That's crazy right there. That is crazy. Like, whoa. Reggie Miller already looked questionable himself. Shout out Reggie Miller.
Hey, come on, man.
Hey, Reggie Miller got a little sugar in the tank.
Come on, Michael. That's my favorite player growing up. Before Kobe, Reggie was my favorite player, bro. Stop.
Reggie is a little, you know what I'm saying?
Reggie's my guy. This
is just crazy. And to get it tatted, and then okay, I feel you, that moment happened, but y'all didn't win y'all didn't win.
Yeah, that's the weakest shit I ever seen in my life.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's probably the worst tattoo ever, like you said.
Yeah, no, that's bad. Okay, let's go, man. Let's talk Paige. Paige Beckers came out, man, yesterday and went crazy. Now, unfortunately, they didn't get the win. They lost with a buzzer beater from my girl. What's my girl's name? For the Sparks. Damn it. Kelsey Plum. There you go. Damn, I couldn't think of her name for nothing. Hit a game winner. Beautiful shot. Little runner through the lane at the buzzer to win it. But not before Paige went for 44, a WNBA rookie record. So shout out to Paige, man, with the Dallas Wings doing her thing. Talk to me, Ross, because I think now it's, people tried to dead it for a while, the comparisons between her and Caitlin, but I mean, it is what it is. People forget that they came up together. They were on, they came up. Paige got hurt a couple times in college, you know what I'm saying? So that kind of kept her, so she kind of stayed back, but they played on USA teams together. It's not like they don't know each other. They've known each other their whole life. And technically, when they were coming up through high school and all that, Paige was always the superstar. It was at no level was Paige never not the star. You know what I'm saying? So right. I think she's showing that she got the goods.
Right. She definitely got the goods. Now, see, my talking heads that try to argue with me for Caitlin, they all say, but Paige team's not good. They only won, 9 games or however many games it was.
She was the first pick. I mean, yeah.
See, they were saying Caitlin team made the playoffs. So whatever that is, I think individually when you watch them, I think we fell in love. Well, not we, but the world fell in love with Caitlin for the style of play. I think with Paige, it's almost like when you watch Kate, her buckets are just good bucket. I even looked at the shot chart, and one of the guys posted the shot chart. He's like, get to your spot, the midi. She shot 81%. Like,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get to that. That's the craziest thing. It ain't even a 44.
No hot dog stuff, no throwing up prayers from the logo. Like the
Right.
Caitlyn stuff is cute. It's highlight stuff. It's like watching a LaMelo versus a KD. You know what I'm saying? KD just gonna get to his. It's gonna be a lot of mid-range, good shots. Rhythm. It ain't really gonna jump at you. And then you got Caitlyn, who's kind of like flash. You're gonna say, "Ooh, she shot it from the logo." At the end of the day, it's 3 points. And I think with Paige, she gets to it. It may not be as flashy, but from what I saw, looking at, like, that's just the first 40-point game. She can do that. She's just a scorer. She gonna have quite a few of those.
Yeah, she was 17 of 21 from the field, 4 for 4 from 3, 6 of 6 from the free throw line. She threw in 4 points, 3 assists, a steal. Yeah, like, I mean,
there's no hot dogs. Like, you can tell even what's my coach at UConn? Shout out him.
Gino.
Unorama, however you say the last name.
Just go with Gino.
With you can tell the way he coached her. Like, even in the way she was playing, when you go and watch, she just getting hers off the muscle. Like, it's no hot dog. It's no, like, even with that game winner with Kelsey dribbled the ball for 15 seconds in circles and then finally get that lap. Like, with Paige, she catching it, she getting to it. So, I think she might be better than all them guards.
Well, before her injury, I definitely thought she was better than everybody. Now, she did get hurt, you know what I'm saying? But then she bounced right back and won a national title at UConn the following year.
I think last year with Dallas, the Enrique girl that we were saying is like Kyrie and the girl, the one that
she's the one that went to Notre Dame.
Enrique Ugabul.
Oh, that's crazy. You crazy for that.
No. It's a crazy last name. I don't know how to say it.
I'm with you.
She was the one. Remember in the All-Star game, she went crazy.
Yeah, she went crazy. That's what I'm talking about. She's the one from Notre Dame. She's amazing.
But
she's out right now with an injury.
She was the star for Dallas.
Yeah, she's been hurt with an injury though.
Nah, they found their star, because with her, she was doing her thing, but they was a sorry team. Now you get Paige. Now you probably can you know what I'm saying, move on or either pair Paige up with her. But I think it's fair to say, like, Paige is here. She like that. She won me over last night. And like we say, she for us, you know what I'm saying? I've been watching, even just every time she pop up on the timeline, like, it's something culturally, like, she got some swag to her. I just rock.
And they got Paige listed at 6 foot, which probably means she maybe close to 5'11", but still, that's a really big point guard for a woman.
Right.
5'11", 6 foot. Because to your point, the other young lady you were talking about from Notre Dame, she's listed at 5'8", which, again, when I see listed heights, I always take like an inch and a half off. Pause. So she's listed at 5'8". Paige listed at 6 foot. So, Paige, when you're out there, obviously it's an advantage that the point guard, you can see over everybody, and she's a scorer. Like Paige. People got to remember, for people who don't follow women's basketball, she was coming out of high school. It was nobody even close to her. Whatever y'all have people like Juju. She was Juju before Juju. She had the sauce on her game. She had all of that handles. You know what I'm saying? She had all that.
So she had all the buzz that Juju had right now.
Oh my gosh, she was Juju before Juju. Like, she was the one coming down, hitting them with the handles and all that stuff and getting to her spot. Paige was the ish coming out of high school. So it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Nobody tripped when she came to UConn and started off rip. So, yeah, man, it's a conversation. And let's get to it, Ross. Because the problem with this whole thing is that people were saying, and I got to keep reminding people, they weren't saying that Caitlin Clark is a good player. She's a great player. She's going to be good. She's going to be great. they were saying after like 4 games in the WNBA, she's the greatest woman player of all time. That's what they were saying. And that's people were like, yo, we got to relax. And now you got somebody in Paige who's come in and I saw a stat. I wish I had it up. Through their first 28 games, Paige has more points than Caitlin had. Now, Caitlin has more assists, but I think they're just about almost equal each other out in terms of like the amount of points versus the amount of assists. I think Caitlin has a little bit more assists than the points.
I'm looking at Paige right now. So Paige is right at 19.7. So we say 20 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds, and almost 2 steals, 1.7 steals.
Yeah, I mean, listen, bro, she's a baller. We just got to stop acting like, okay, so I got it right here. So through their first 28 career games, Caitlin had 497 points, 232 assists. And Paige has 526 points and 150 assists. So one has more points, one has more assists. I would tell you also with those assists, Caitlin came to the better team. Aaliyah Boston, right before her, was the number 1 overall pick. Came out of South Carolina. So Aaliyah Boston is a bad girl. And they got another guard. I can't remember her name. I'm so sorry. I can't remember her name right now. But the other guard led them in scoring, not Caitlin.
Chelsea Mitchell.
There you go. Yeah, she's the best scorer on the team.
Right.
So she has a lot more to work with. No disrespect to anybody on the wings with Paige, but I think the Fever have a better core in terms of talent. So yeah, man. I mean, look, the funny part is when it was Caitlin, because of she was let's call it like it is. Caitlin was looked at as the girl next door. She has a little boyfriend. She looks like her look is like she looks like she's unathletic, like she can't play, and that made her attractive to a lot of white America. Versus Paige, who she's been on people's TV since she was in high school. She went to UConn, the best school. Again, Caitlin went to Iowa, right? Where it was like, oh, she's just in Iowa. These are just a bunch of girls from Iowa. Caitlin, I'm sorry, Paige did go to the powerhouse, right? Right. In UConn. So people, so the community and Paige, you know what I'm saying? She was out there running around with A Boogie with the hoodie. Now she got a girlfriend now. She be singing. She only sings black gospel music, right? Like she's with the culture to that perspective.
Man, I'm just seeing her outfit. She pulling on swaggy. Paige,
super swaggy. So, you know, it makes me take a step back and say, well, she's white too. So why is the white community not behind her?
Yeah. I'm looking. She's 5th in scoring as a rookie. 5th in scoring.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where's you know what I'm saying? Like,
the only people above her is like the heavy hitters too. So Kelsey Mitchell, the girl for Indiana, who played next to Caitlin. Kelsey Plum,
who is the game winner against her.
Asia Wilson and Nafessa Collier. Those are the only girls who's scoring more points than her. She's right there with Sabrina. I'm talking Alicia Gray. She right there in the mix. Like, and what we learned is like with these guards, you know, you get matched up every night with one. There's not too many teams in the WNBA like the NBA. So every single team got one of them guards where you get matched up where Caitlin, we were seeing, now is, they're targeting her and, you know, she has a bullseye on her back. Everybody wants to prove a point against Kate. Like, nah, same thing for Paige. It's the same thing. They don't want Paige coming in. She's just handling it a total different way. Okay, y'all might beat us this first year. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna get buckets on every one of y'all. I'm gonna earn my respect. Like I don't think they was trying to play harder against Caitlin Clark than Paige because people like her. And you remember it was all the narratives. The WNBA has a problem. They don't. she's bringing in all these views and they're bullying her. They're gonna make people stop watching, and all that. Like Paige got that same X on her back, target on her back. You know what I'm saying? She's a rookie.
Yeah.
She come out here, she busting ass. She's just taking it on the chin. She winning over people. She had a night like last night where like, okay, you did that against Kelsey Plum. You might have lost, but you feel me? You earned everybody respect out there. I seen an interview. Kelsey Plum was so frustrated. They wanted to talk to her about the game winner. Only thing she could say is, let's play some effing defense. She's like, we let this rookie come in here and torch us tonight. Like she wasn't even worried about winning the game.
What's crazy, Ross, is that like Caitlin's been hurt most of the year. So you haven't heard people talk about the fouls. But if you watch the games, it's a fight almost every game in the WNBA. Almost every game. It was a fight 2 nights ago. I can't remember what 2 teams got into it, but it was a big blow up. Like this is how these women play. The league is only 13 teams.
Right.
So these are the best women in the world. Think about the NBA went down to 13 teams, Ross. How compact the talent would be. You talking about what they got now? 30 teams in the NBA?
Yeah.
You cut
28 teams.
Is it 20? Okay, so cut half of the teams. Think about now how stacked these rosters are.
Yeah, you're right.
So these are the best of the best, and everybody's jockeying for position, right? So,
and it's kind of like once you make it to that level, like I would say, it's a lot less turnover in the WNBA. It's like once you make it to that level, you really stand there for a long. Like Diane Taurasi just retired. You know what I'm saying? Like once you make it, Skylar Diggins still going. It's like the lifespan in the NBA and those other leagues, 3-4 years. It's like, no, once you make it to the WNBA, you here for 10 years.
But that's what I'm saying though, because the NBA, you talk about a league with like 30 teams, you talk about now 13, and so no disrespect, I don't want to call nobody's name in NBA, but it's a lot of guys now. We know, thank you for your time, but we no longer need your service because now we got a team where we might have Anthony Edwards as our starter, and off the bench is, I don't know, who's another good 2 guard. Anthony Edwards is our starter, and off the bench is Jalen Green.
Oh yeah, because it's.
You understand what I'm saying? Like that's what it would be. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
like Ant-Man's the starter. Off the bench is Jalen Green.
Like having Caitlin and then Kelsey Mitchell and Aaliyah Boston. Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so much talent.
Like the Aces was so loaded. They had the De'Erica Hampy girl, Kelsey, Asia, Chelsea Gray, Jackie Young. They was loaded. Yeah, all on the same team.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It like the Heatles wouldn't the KD Warriors would be like a regular team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that's a regular team now. So it's very competitive. Shout out to Paige. She's doing great. I don't know if you call it. It's a new commercial out there before we get to college football, and I'm gonna get to Travis Hunter as well. But it's a new commercial out there for some new Kobe's with Jalen Brunson. I love the commercial. Good, cool little commercial. Jalen Brunson's coming to like a jewelry shop. I think it's like a jewelry shop, pawn shop. I think it's like a jewelry shop where they make like custom jewelry, and he's looking for some stuff. And Kobe, they keep showing pictures of Kobe's daughter, his oldest daughter. She's like got the glasses on, and she's like working on stuff. She's working on the shoe. So they talk to him about like, is he worthy of this? Da 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 da. The funny thing is, at the very end of the commercial, somebody walks into the shop, and everybody looks and turns. And it's a young lady named Aaliyah Chavez, who was the #1 high school recruit in the country this past year out of Texas. And she walked into the shop. And I'm like, damn, she getting that kind of NIL money already? You know what I'm saying? Like, she ain't even played a game in the NBA. I'm sorry, in college. Forget the NBA. Forget the WNBA. And she's already getting love in these commercials with Jalen Brunson. and Kobe's daughter. I mean, this is crazy. Shout out to her, and shout out to the NIL money. Because the NIL money has definitely changed the game with everything. Because she, we understand now when you're a top player, you're not only like the men, but now the women are going to college and able to get to go and get a bag. And she showing up. And we saw Juju show up in commercials last year for Nike when she was a freshman in college. So it is. Let me see. Can I play it? Let me see. Can I find it? I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, I can't really find it right now. But shout out to Aaliyah Chavez, though. That was a major look for her getting into that commercial with Jalen Brunson and Kobe's daughter. That was a big look for her. And she's going, listen, now she took the bag, unfortunately. I'm not mad at her. She took the bag, Ross. Now she's from Texas, but she took the bag and went to OU.
Aaliyah Chavez.
Yeah, she took the bag and went to OU. Now, look, it had to be a heck of a bag because UT got a big bag down there for you. But she's close by the Panhandle, too. So I think it had to do with, like, her parents being able – I think it's probably a little closer to go up there. You know what I'm saying?
UT got the biggest bag. I'm going to give y'all that. Y'all got the biggest
we got the bag. Yeah, you can go get a bag. You can go get a bag.
Yeah, they talking about Arch Manning. Well, we're going to get into that.
Shout out to my man. I saw somebody said Arch is way overrated.
I think so. But I seen some they were saying Arch got no reason to go to the league. They got him already projected.
I think he might stay.
Yeah, he got no reason to go to the league. They were saying them situations that's gonna be the worst teams in the league. He'd be better off at Texas again, making the same type of money.
Here goes Aaliyah Chavez with Jalen Brunson. There she goes with Jalen Brunson right there. So Jalen Brunson is what, 6'2", 6'3"?
Yeah, about 6. They say 6'3", but you always talk
right.
about.
Oh, you got to bring it down. So it's probably like maybe 6'1" on a good day.
Yeah.
So what do you think? So that makes her probably what, 5'11" right there?
Yeah, 5'11", maybe 6 foot. If Brunson really 6'3", she's 6 foot for sure.
Yeah, so let's put that at 5. Again, like I just said about Paige, that's a big guard for a girl.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And she can shoot that thing too. Y'all trust me. Remember that name. She can fill it up. She can go.
Now, shout out your boy Rich Paul. I just was watching The Shop. Rich Paul said Juju got the most lucrative sneaker deal since Zion.
Okay, shout out to Juju. Has it dropped yet? Has anything dropped? Not yet.
That clip is going viral. I didn't watch the full episode, but I've been keeping up with the clips.
Shout out to Juju. I hope she. I mean, listen, with the technology now, everybody seems to be coming back from any injuries. They seem to be coming back good. So I'm optimistic. I hope hopefully she still got her bounce and everything. Yeah, Juju's gonna change the game. Juju's different.
He said since Zion. So that's passing up a lot of people because a lot of people been getting paid since Zion. So that just lets you know what type of realm she in.
Yeah, shout out to her, man. Shout out to Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Her shoe that she dropped with Reebok. Cool shoe. I'm trying to get my girls the shoe.
Shout out Asia. You seen Asia been balling now?
Man, listen, first of all, I think Asia is creeping up to go to like that Mount Rushmore of women for me. Like right now, my Mount Rushmore, I got Maya Moore, I got Cheryl Swoops, I got Cheryl Miller. That fourth spot is tough for me. I can go Cynthia Cooper, but I think I might go Diana Taurasi right now.
Yeah,
I'm a big Taurasi fan.
Yeah.
So I got those as my Mount Rushmore. But I think Asia, listen, before it's all said and done, Asia's a bad mofo.
Asia's up there for sure. You don't show no love to Sue Bird, huh?
I love Sue Bird. I just think though, but like Sue Bird. See, I love as a point guard. I love Sue Bird. Yeah. I used to talk to my young bulls that play point when I was trying to like when I was younger trying to do some coaching. I used to show them some Sue. I'm like, yo, you gotta understand, like this shit is like real point guard work. What she doing? Like I love Sue Bird's game. Don't get it twisted. I really like, but I don't know if we talking about like Mount Rushmore 24 spots. You know what I'm saying? It's like Maya Moore. Right, like Maya Moore left. Maya Moore could have done way more. like she left the game at like 29 years old. Like, okay, I'm good.
To go help a dude that was in jail or something, huh?
Yeah, I got a whole theory about Maya Moore. We might have to have a show about Maya Moore. I think I got a theory about Maya Moore. I don't want to sound like I'm disrespectful because again, I think Maya Moore might be the greatest women's player of all time. But I think, fuck it, I'll say it. I think Maya Moore was running away from a lesbian spirit because she's a big devout Christian. So I think that's why she retired. I think that she was trying to run away from that. She didn't want to. I think that shit was calling her. She used to be maybe dabbling into that, and she was like, "I can't even be around it no more because it's too tempting." That's what I think. That's why I think she left personally. Because it was no reason for her to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like you're just playing basketball.
That's a whole different conversation.
Yeah, it's a whole different conversation. But that's why I think she left. So that's what I got. I got her on my Mount Rushmore. I got her, Cheryl Miller, Cheryl Swoops, and Lisa Leslie. So that's what I got right now. Shout out to Lisa Leslie.
That's fine.
Okay, let's go. Let's talk some. Where we want to go first? You want to talk college football and preview that, or you want to talk about Travis? Can we talk about Travis Hunter?
Yeah,
I would really like to talk about Travis Hunter. I really would like Ross.
Come on.
I know. Shout out to Duval County. Duval, right? Shout out to Duval. In Houston, though, we got a saying that became famous because of the space shit. Houston, we have a problem. Duval, we might have a problem, Duval. I don't like what I've been hearing coming out of Duval, coming out of Jaguars, coming out of this camp. Preseason's
over. Hold on. Who are your contacts in Jacksonville?
Well, I'm a journalist. I can't give
you that.
I'm a journalist. I'm a journalist, Ross. I can't give you that, sir. Hey, listen, Jaylen Brown tried to ask Stephen A. who his sources was. Hey, I'm a journalist. Me and Stephen A. are journalists. I can't give you that, sir. But I'm just simply saying, put it like this. Okay, what great stuff have you heard about Travis this offseason? Talk to me.
In camp, I seen you. Yeah,
no, not what you seen. What great have you heard from like the reporters, from coach? Like I haven't heard anything out of there. That's like blowing people away.
I heard Brian Thomas talking about him.
What did he say?
He said good.
Well, my college coach once told me, or he didn't tell me, he told somebody else. A dude went to my college coach and said, "Hey, coach, I just played against this guy in the summer, man, and I couldn't guard him. He was getting buckets, man. I couldn't do nothing with him." You know what my coach told him? We don't recruit here based on who you can't guard. So, I don't know what he looking at him and talking about why he's good. Like, I don't know where his evaluations are coming from. What I want to see is I want to hear the people that evaluate. I ain't heard nothing glowing coming out. And I said it once, I say it again. I like Travis Hunter as a kid. I root for Travis Hunter. Y'all said that y'all think that Shedeur was being set up to fail. I think Travis is being set up to fail because when this season starts, I got a lot of respect for NFL receivers, Ross. I don't think it's easy just to say I'm gonna start at receiver as the number 2 receiver, and all right, let me just okay, now I'm gonna go lock up this dude now. Like, that's tough, my boy. That's tough, Ross. That's very, very difficult. And now he's not going to play. They already announced he's not going to play in the 3rd preseason game.
Yeah,
they already announced that already.
I don't feel like that's because of like how well he's playing. I feel like that's because why get like he already dealing with a little aching injury. So why
That's another problem, Ross. He was hurt at JSU. He was hurt at Colorado. He's hurt now. That's another problem. He's a slight guy. He got a slight build. and you playing him all those snaps. I'm just pointing out the obvious right now, Ross.
So what week 1 NFL game, Jacksonville? What's your projection?
I don't have no expectations. I just want to see what he can do. I'm not going to put anything on him in terms of I need to see X amount of yards and, some pass deflects. I'm not going to put that. I just want to see how he looks. We haven't even seen any tape on him yet. Like really how he looks in the game. I'm not going to take, he missed the tackle. You know what I'm saying? I'm not taking that game and what happened in that game with.
I feel like that missed tackle left a bad taste in everybody's mouth.
That's what I'm saying. I'm throwing that out.
I just want to see him play right after that. So he ain't gotten a chance to really flash.
But we haven't heard anything. Every team, Ross, does joint practices with other teams. We haven't heard anything from anybody, though.
But if he's been hurt?
Okay, but that's not a good look if he's been hurt. You think that's a good look that he's been hurt? How was he hurt? This is the softest NFL in terms of preseason, right? In terms of practice, right? Like they're not really getting it in like that, hidden. How was he hurt? We got to keep it a buck. Like, how was he hurt? So I'm just concerned. That's all I'm saying. I'm concerned.
Yeah, see, it's been a couple good. Come on now. I just had to go ahead. Yeah, it was a couple good reports in camp. He looked good. I see. Okay, he returned with a light practice 2 days ago. He got work done. Okay, so he practiced today also. So he back in practice. They just not gonna throw him out there. We're not gonna throw him out there.
Talking about practice, Ross, not the game.
Well, where are these reports you getting? These reports that you keep getting, are they about practice?
No, they're about what they're seeing from him. Nobody's seeing wow at this point. I haven't heard anybody report wow. I saw people report wow about Shedeur, and I don't think that's accurate. But I haven't seen anybody report wow about Travis, the number 2 overall pick. Nobody said wow.
Was there any wow about Cam Ward?
Yes. Everybody in Tennessee is go. I've been very locked in Tennessee. I'm connected down there too. They've been very happy with what they saw out of him. He got into a fight. He just got into a fight with a dude at practice. Everybody was happy about it. They was like, that's what I want to see from my quarterback. Don't back down. Even if it's a D lineman, we going at your head. We ain't tripping.
In his preseason games, he's been struggling.
He still throwing like 7 passes. He's like 4 for 7. Like anybody, who's getting a read on 4 for 7?
I don't know, man. I listened to Shannon Sharp and Ocho. They were saying,
well, you shouldn't listen to either one of them because they got a lot of issues. But Jackson Dart, can I give you some Jackson Dart tonight? He's playing. He just played tonight. They beat the Patriots 42-10. Jackson Dart was 10 for 20, 82 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. I'm sorry. No. That's not Jackson. I'm tripping. I went to somebody else. Jackson Dart was 6 for 12, 81 yards, and a touchdown. And then he left the game. And then Tommy DeVito, who none of us think can play, by the way, Ross, correct? None of us think Tommy.
DeVito's a decent backup, though.
Okay. Well, as a backup, he went 17 for 20, 198 yards, 10 yards average, 3 touchdowns. You think so should he start?
No.
Because no one thinks that's what I'm saying. It's preseason. This shit is very vanilla. Nobody thinks that's what DeVito really does. 17 for 20, 198, 3 tubs? Come on, man.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So we just got to relax. But Jackson Dart, his touchdown pass, it was similar to the Shedeur touchdown pass down in the red zone where he threw it, you know what I'm saying? Nice little window. It was very similar. Listen, I don't believe in Jackson Dart at all. Let me just make sure I'm on the record for that.
He's good, man.
No, I don't believe in him at all. I think that you think Jackson Dart can play?
Yeah. I think he got a little swag to him.
You think he's better than Danny Dimes?
Yes.
I think they're the same guy.
No.
I think Jackson Dart and Danny Dimes are the same guy.
Dude, he never did nothing in college. Dart played in the SEC.
What that mean?
Dart played against this
Quinn
type of
Ewers played in the SEC. He's ass.
Dart was better than Quinn Ewers.
You got me there.
Yeah, Quinn
I
Ewers
hate
he just played on a bad team, on a good team.
I hate Quinn Ewers, by the way. I think he's gonna make the roster though. He's gonna make the Miami roster.
Yeah, Miami's terrible. Yeah, with Travis, man, I think he's gonna be all right, man. I'm gonna be the one.
Gonna be all right though. See, again, the way this thing was built to or sold to us, Ross, was that Travis is gonna be full-time receiver and full-time corner. Now all of a sudden they're kind of walking that back to where he's gonna be full-time receiver and kind of maybe sort of part-time corner.
Right.
So was that worth moving up in the draft, trading away assets for that?
I think as Jacksonville, like I kind of already broke it down. I think as Jacksonville, like where they are business-wise, drafting Travis Hunter was just the right business move. Now, is he gonna come in and change Jacksonville and turn them into a contender? No. Is he gonna come and fix their problems that they have offensively? No. But I do think Travis Hunter can come in and make a couple plays. Like a success to me is 3 or 4 touchdowns and 2 picks. You know, Hold
on, whoa. So you're telling me as a rookie, if he has 4 touchdowns and 2 picks, that's a great year?
I'm saying, yeah, that'll be what he was brought in to do. Like, I don't see Travis. I don't see him having 10 receptions, like receiving touchdowns.
I agree with you.
I don't see him having 5 interceptions, but I do know he's a playmaker. So if he's on the field, I could see him having about 3 or 4 touchdowns throughout the year. It's gonna come with the celebration and all the hoopla and all the replays and viral videos and all that. And I could see him having a pick or 2 on, making a good play on the ball. Like, and I could see that going viral the same way. And so then when you put that together, yeah, that's what you want out of Travis Hunter.
So okay, I'm gonna make a statement. Tell me what you think about this. I personally think that Travis, his better natural position is corner, but because he's such a great athlete, I think it's easier in the NFL to transition to play receiver because they throw so much, they spread it so much out. So that's why they want to take advantage of him at receiver. But I think his natural better position would be him at full-time corner. What do you think about that?
Yeah,
you agree with that?
I agree.
So, yeah, I think that's but
if he was to only play one, I would rather him just play corner. I think he is like what Jacksonville has outside of Brian Thomas. He is electrifying. Like, you don't think he's that fast. I think he's football fast. I think he like, even if you go back and just look at like the catches that Joker made in 7-on-7s up to college.
I was gonna bring up that's what made him famous was 7-on-7. That ain't real football, Ross.
But I'm saying up to college, up to at Colorado, like the kid just makes spectacular. Even the clips that went viral this year, like he just made spectacular catches. Like that's kind of what he does.
Let me ask you this.
So I can see him.
My man Cash always says he thinks Travis's actual best position would be at safety. So now everything's in front of him, kind of like Ed Reed, right? Now everything's in front of him. He's cleaning up because like his ball skills are so good. Pause. Mm-hmm. Right now you got him at safety. If some shit's in the air and he's just safety, and he's rangy. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, at some point, is somebody else going to see? Because, like, I understand the need for a corner, but I think if they want to play him at 2 positions, maybe it's receiver and safety. Mm-hmm. Because I think corner is so difficult because, like, when motherfuckers could just be running go routes. You know what I'm saying? Like you just came off from doing this. Now you're running go routes on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You just had a 15-play drive on offense. Now we going go routes. So if he's back there as safety, because his ball skills are good, now he can break on the ball, right? Maybe if he's at safety, that's his bet. Because now that ball's in the air. It's a jump ball. I like Travis's chances coming up to meet the ball versus as a corner where he's, you know, trying to make a play on the ball. Now as a safety, that plays in front of him. You know, now he's, you know, I think that may be a better look.
Yeah, that makes sense too. Because with that ball in the air, if the ball in the air anytime, he going for that ball.
Right, right. So, and, you know, I don't think, you know, shout out to Ed Reed. No disrespect to Ed Reed, because I don't think that he's as good as Ed Reed is at that position. But
I'm gonna say you can never disrespect Ed Reed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna disrespect it. I think Ed Reed at safety is as good as it gets.
Yeah, the best of all time.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets. I think. Yeah,
That's
I got a lot of respect.
Say so. Ed Reed's your number one safety.
I'm trying to think anybody I would put over him.
Ed or Palomalu?
That's close. I would take Ed though. Like Palomalu is really close. I would take Ed. Ed.
I say Sean Taylor was better than Ed.
See, Sean Taylor becomes the problem because we didn't only because he passed away, you know what I'm saying, so tragically, RIP, that we didn't get to see. But Sean might have been, because Sean would not only was he fast as shit, good ball skills, but he would also lay the hammer down on your ass.
He was bigger than Ed, yeah.
Yeah, so Sean was an absolute problem. Yeah, Sean was an absolute problem. Yeah. So like, and safeties are weird because you get safeties like, what's my dude to play for the Eagles?
Brian Dawkins.
Yeah, you get those types of like a Brian Dawkins type who's like just crazy wanting, or even my man Bob Sanders who played for the Colts, who's just, you know what I'm saying, he won a defensive player of the year, but he's like, you know, he's more like in the hitting motherfuckers and, you know, like.
What about your back in y'all day? The guy, what's the guy? Rod Woodson.
So Rod technically was a corner first though. He ended up he got hurt and then became a Pro Bowl safety, which is crazy.
He the light skinned one, right?
Yeah,
the light skin.
He was. Yeah, he was a Pro Bowl. It was not a Pro Bowl. Let me back up. He was an All-Pro corner. Tore his knee up and became an All-Pro safety. So if you and people forget that, I know people talk about this speed stuff with Deion. He actually ran track in college. Did Rod Woodson? I keep telling you, Ross, I'm taking Rod Woodson personally over Deion at corner. That's just me. It's two corners I'm taking over him. I'm taking him. Yeah, I'm taking Rod.
A lot of people say I think even I heard Ramsey break it down and say because Rod Woodson, because of that same reason, because he was able to transition, and Ramsey was kind of using his career like he wanted a one-day transition to be able to extend his career and play safety. So I think Rod Woodson gets that.
To tear your knee up, go to safety, and become first team All Pro is crazy, bro.
So Rod Woodson over Charles Woodson.
Hold on. Relax for a second. Everybody relax. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. I'm a big Charles Woodson fan.
Hold on, which one?
I'm no man's fan, but I respect Charles Woodson.
They was both on the same team with the Raiders.
And Charles Woodson, you know, he went both ways, at Michigan and won him a Heisman. Let's not get it fucked up. Now, I know he didn't play full time.
So the Travis Hunter won the Heisman both ways. Charles Woodson type shit. See? You forgot.
Personally, me. Damn, I really like you. I'm impartial to Rod. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm impartial to Rod Woods. Because again, other guys talk about speed. Rod Woodson had world-class speed. I think he ran the hurdles in college, which is even crazier.
So you taking him over Charles Woodson because Charles transitioned safety too with Green Bay.
Give me Rod. Man, I got a lot of respect for Rod, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got a lot of Rod used to return punts too. Like Rod was a bad mofo.
So Rod ended up going to Baltimore and winning a ring in Baltimore too, huh?
He won it on that. Probably, maybe it's definitely one of the greatest defenses of all time.
For sure. But then he won a ring where
that was it. He never won one in Pitt. He was in Pittsburgh before that for all them years. He never won one in Pittsburgh.
And Charles got his with Green Bay.
With Green Bay, yeah. He got his when he went to Green Bay. Shout out to Charles. Damn. Yeah, that's a hell of a. See, and shout out to Jalen Ramsey. I've seen too much bad play from Jalen. People forget Jalen almost lost him the Super Bowl for the Rams. Remember when he got beat deep? Like Jalen almost fucked the Super Bowl up.
My thing with when I look at secondary,
and I like J-Ram.
When I look at secondary guys, I want the guy who's going to get picks, though. I feel you. Oh, I was the best at my position. Jalen Ramsey, I mean, all the rest of them guys who we naming, we talking 60, 80 picks in their career. 50 picks. Jalen Ramsey, he got about 25 picks. Hey, come on, man. Trayvon Diggs had 9 in 1 year.
Yeah, but Diggs gave up a bunch of touchdowns and a whole lot of yards, though, Ross.
I'm going for the guy that's getting the picks, though. You might get
but now you're talking feast or famine, though. I don't know if I'm a D coordinator, right? Like sometimes you just got to live to fight another day and just make a tackle.
Okay, but think about the Dolphins. They brought Jalen Ramsey in for 2 years, 5 picks in 2 years. That's not a success to me.
Well, he's gonna tell you that they're not throwing to his side like that.
Well, how we losing these games then? That means you need to follow whoever catching these balls around. But think about it though. You're gonna have a Jalen Ramsey who's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's winning all the All Pros. You got 24 picks in his career. And then you got guys like Charles Woodson. You know what I'm saying? Charles Woodson got 65 picks. You know what I mean? Triple. It's crazy.
Yeah, no, you're right. I mean, but I think that his argument would be, again, he got a lot of, I don't know how many passes.
Rod Wilson, 71 picks.
Well, Rod Wilson's a bad motherfucker.
Played till he's 38. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, he played to his 38. That's crazy.
Wow, and I'm looking, you're right. He was all pro his second to last year in the league. First team all pro.
Yeah. Like, wow, Wilson was a bad. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard.
37, 8 interceptions.
So, you know who was a guy who I think a lot of these corners remind me of, and he's not a Hall of Famer, but he had all the attributes. He had all the swag. You might not remember this name. D'Angelo Hall.
Yeah, I know D'Angelo Hall. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of these dudes is D'Angelo. And no disrespect to D'Angelo Hall at all. But he was, when coming out of college and all that, he was supposed to be one of those ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, and let me see if we can pull him up. Let me be fair to D'Angelo. I don't want to. I know he didn't pan out to what everybody thought he was going to be or what his potential was. Let me go. Let me see what you did, D'Angelo. What you got? What did D'Angelo do for his career, Ross? You got him?
Yeah, I'm pulling him out right now. D'Angelo Hall, 43 picks, 3-time Pro Bowl. See, to me,
did he ever make any All Pros?
No.
See, that's the problem.
But those All Pros, that's what I'm saying. A guy like Ramsey's making these All Pros, having 2 interception years.
But they're saying he's shutting down a side, though.
Is he?
I don't know.
Because every time we see him get matched up against the other number ones.
Yeah, give me Champ Bailey over him.
That's what I'm taking all them guys over him.
Yeah, he can't box with Revis. He can't box with Champ Bailey.
You can't even like Revis had a whole year where nobody couldn't score a touchdown on him.
Yeah, Revis was locking up. You go to that island, that was a real thing.
He had a whole year where Randy Moss was the only guy who scored a touchdown.
Yeah, Revis Island was a real thing. Don't get it twisted.
And it's one-on-one. You know we're playing man. Ain't no disguising. Ain't no nothing.
We're not gonna try to fool the quarterback. He know what it is.
No, don't look over here.
Don't even look this way because this is covered over here.
So you can't say, "Oh yeah, they weren't throwing the ball. That's why I had 2 picks." No, because Jamar Chase had catches somehow. You can't tell me this is the era where they throw the ball more than any other era, and you got quarterbacks throwing for 400 yards in a game, but you getting 2 interceptions and you the best corner in the league.
Yeah, no, I'm
saying with Travis Hunter, what I expect, I expect him to get 2 picks, 3 picks, and then it'll be a success.
I got to see how it looks. I just have to.
You can throw him. Listen, in the red zone, I'm telling you, if a quarterback think they're gonna throw a jump ball, I like Travis Hunter I like throwing him on Mike Evans. Even it'll be some times where he get torched. That's just gonna come with it. But throw him over there with Mike Evans. Okay, Baker, you want to throw that fade jump ball that y'all throw in the red zone? Let Travis Hunter have a chance. Throw him on the tight end every once in a while where, okay, he got some size. The thing with him, he's 6'2", so he's long,
and I've seen him hooping, like he's super athletic. Like he's bouncy.
He jump out of this world.
Yeah, he's bouncy. He's bouncy.
So I think now the where I don't really have too much trust is just Jacksonville. They're just Jacksonville, so they're not. I don't know too much about their coaching staff, but I don't see them just like really like, okay, if Travis Hunter was in, okay, you a Chiefs fan. If Travis Hunter was with Kansas City, Andy Reid would find a way to make Travis
100%. He would find to figure out a way to like get him involved. Correct. Yes.
It don't matter what position he was playing. You
Agreed.
know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like even if he went to, I could see quite a few 49ers would be using Travis Hunter. Like Agreed. The good team. We seen New Orleans what they was able to do with Taysom Hill. So you know what I mean? Like give Sean Payton to Travis Hunter, he gonna make it work. Now Jacksonville, I don't know if they really have the coaching staff that's gonna come in here and change and come up with something strictly to make Travis Hunter successful.
Yeah, I mean it's to be seen, and he got a quarterback that's on a very hot seat. Let's make sure we say that as well.
I think a coach, a quarterback, an organization like Jacksonville is one step away from going to London. You know what I mean? That's been something they've been flirting. Like
they play a game in London every year.
They've been giving away Jacksonville tickets for years. That's what I'm saying. Like, nobody don't like Jacksonville.
Yeah, I mean, so we'll see. We will see. Let's transition here, Ross, before we get about it for tonight. Let's talk some college football because it kicks off this Saturday. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Division I football games highlighted by the first game of the day. Number 22, Iowa State, going to number 17, Kansas State, 11 a.m. Central kickoff. But they're playing the game in Ireland, Ross.
Yeah, Ireland.
They're playing a game in Dublin, Ireland.
For what?
Talk to the NCAA. I don't know.
They just be trying stuff nowadays.
They're playing the football game in Ireland. You got the number 22 team in the
What
country.
does Ireland know about Iowa State and Kansas State?
I don't know.
They probably don't even know those are states.
If you're Kansas State, that's a home game technically for you. Why would you get? I mean, maybe they're getting some of the proceeds. I don't know what the deal is they cut, because I don't know why they would give up a home game for that.
They just
unless there's some back end money. You know what I'm saying?
They just be trying to do too much, man.
There has to be some back end money for K-State, though.
Yeah, I guess those areas are just growing to love football, so they just can throw any teams. Because what does Kansas like? If people
there's no connection with either team.
Yeah, people from Ireland coming here to visit, and you want to like kind of show, okay, universities and tradition. They're not choosing Kansas State or Iowa State. They're like, oh, I'm coming. Like, I want to learn more about universities in America. Like, let me throw Kansas State and Iowa. Like, you could at least through like some marquee programs to go over there and like show them how it's done. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like
Iowa State and Kansas State.
Kansas State, like two like.
That's teams. Probably why they got ranked.
These are two universities that you'll never come to. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. And so, yeah, they playing over in Dublin, Ireland. I think, well, they should definitely, both teams have probably been there already. They've probably been there all week already. Just to get everybody acclimated, you know what I'm saying, to the time difference.
They did the whole tour. And
they didn't been around already. So they didn't. The teams have been there, you know what I'm saying? So they ready to go at this point. So
trust me, the whatever network that's showing that game, the whole pregame will be all what they've been doing for the last. You know,
they on ESPN. It's an ESPN game.
Yeah, you know they're gonna make a whole big deal about that.
Yeah, they're gonna show you where they've been going, the sites that they saw, and you know. I mean, let me say this. I think it's a good experience for those young men being able to go over to Ireland and, you know, maybe, you know, listen, I've never been to Ireland in my life. That would be cool to go see. You know what I'm saying? If you can go get you a trip over there to go play, that's cool. Now, look, the problem is, like I said, is that it's basically a neutral site game. You know what I'm saying? There is no home field advantage. And, you know, I don't, to your point, Ross, I don't even know how lively the crowd is going to be, because how much do they even like the sport and how much do they even care about these teams?
Yeah, the NFL has been doing it, and maybe that's why college is going ahead and doing it, because it's been successful with the NFL. But the NFL always say that, like, great turnout, you know, like, it's funny because you'll see in the crowd, like, they'll just wear whatever jersey they can find. So
right.
You'll see all type of jerseys and stuff, you know. But it seems like they are eager to just watch football and kind of like learn football. So, you know, hey, shout out to them, like you said.
Yeah, shout out to them. So that's the early game. The 3 p.m. game is Idaho State at UNLV. Let me back up. Hold on, before we go there. Who do you like? You like Iowa State or you like Kansas State in that game?
I like Kansas State. Kansas State's pretty good. They got the young boy Dylan Edwards that was at Colorado with Coach Prime. I like him.
Yeah. Shout out to Dylan Edwards. Yeah, but he's technically a backup running back over there. But shout out to him.
I think Idaho's the guy. Though.
Is he starting this year? He might be starting. I don't know. I gotta see their starting rotation. But he's really quick. He's from Kansas too. He's a Kansas kid, because I remember seeing him before he went to Colorado. He's from Kansas, so it made sense that he went to Kansas State. But the 3 p.m. game is Idaho State at UNLV. Now, remember, before UNLV's quarterback transferred, they were really good,
and they still won. I believe it was like 9-3.
Yeah,
they were supposed to be in the team to come to the playoff.
Yeah,
would have lost. Yeah.
They got some stuff to prove. So this is they're opening the season at home. Give me UNLV. UNLV is favored by 26.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna go UNLV also.
Jesus, 26.5 is crazy. Fresno State at Kansas. Both of the Kansas schools is playing in opening day. Fresno State, they're coming to Lawrence, Kansas. KU is a 13-point favorite.
Yeah, Kansas should cook them. I know they lost the quarterback, but they should cook them.
I'm with you. Give me KU as well. Here we go. Sam Houston State going to Western Kentucky. They have Western Kentucky as a 10.5-point favorite. Give me Sam Houston State, god damn it. They right down the street from Houston, down there in Huntsville. Give me Sam Houston State.
Western Kentucky gonna mop them.
Okay, let's put some. Can we put some shots on that?
Yeah,
Can I put some shots on? Can I put some shots on Sam Houston to cover 10.5?
Now you want the 10.5? Nah, I ain't doing that.
I can't get the 10.5. It's 10.5.
Nah, 10.5 a lot of points.
That's what they say. It's gonna be you just said they gonna mop them. Can I get the 10.5?
But mopping to me is this is why I don't trust games like that. Because they could be up 17 all game, and now a touchdown at the end, and they win by 10, and I lose my bet. No. You know how football go. That last drive, them defense, they just stop.
They still playing, and you got your backups in.
They just stop tackling. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. I'm with you. And then the last game, the nightcap, late night game, Stanford Cardinal, not the Cardinals, by the way. They are the Cardinal. The Stanford Cardinal going to Hawaii. It's a good trip for them smart kids. They going to Hawaii, and Hawaii is actually a 2.5-point favorite per ESPN.
Hawaii's a favorite.
2.5 points.
I'm gonna go Hawaii.
I don't know shit about Hawaii's team. I'm gonna take Stanford.
I'm gonna go Hawaii though. I shout out my Hawaiian, Samoans, Tongans on my Pacific.
Look at this nigga. This nigga's culture. He's Hawaiian.
Islanders. Shout out my Islanders.
Hey, we gotta do it.
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Hold on.
Shout out.
The wrong shit up. Hold on. What this shit was that? Oh, hold on. How was this up? Remove that. You know we gotta play. Here you go.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Shout out my nigga Gucci. Ooh.
That nigga said Samoans, Tongans, god damn, everybody over there.
All my Islanders out there. I'm rolling
shout out to Roman Reigns, the Usos, the Rock, everybody.
Yeah. Hey, you leave them Islanders alone, boy.
All them motherfuckers is big boned, ain't they?
Big boned, boy. Ready to put hands on somebody, boy.
You know what's funny? Every time I go to the club, I promise you, those are always the bouncers.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big Samoan.
You get you a Samoan at the front of your club, bro. You know you secure. You good.
So all the niggas gonna be like, respect.
Yeah. We good.
I don't want no problems with bro.
Nah,
we you know what I'm saying?
Bro, we chilling. We ain't trying to do none of that. Okay, before we get up out of here, Ross, we got to talk about this because cocaine is a hell of a drug, and I saw that he was. They said that he was hospitalized after this incident, but pop star, Lil Nas X was spotted at 4 a.m.
Do you have the video?
Yeah, roaming the streets. I think he was in Hollywood. I don't know where he was at. But here goes Lil Nas X. I don't know what the hell he had going on. But he was definitely doing too much, Ross.
Don't be late to the party tonight.
Where at?
You know where it's at. No, go ahead, babe. No.
Super Paul.
Go ahead, babe. No. Didn't I tell you to put the phone down? Uh-oh, somebody's gonna have to pay for that.
Boy, Lord have mercy.
That nigga about 6'4" with them boots.
What is happening, bro?
Yes, I am serving you, and you better be at that party tonight. Oh, yes.
Look at how he twisting, bro.
What is happening?
Yes, you my good side. Every side. Yes. Boom, cat, town.
This nigga's tripping.
Sean Bankhead talk.
That nigga practicing, bro. What's going on, bro?
How far did this nigga walk?
Woo!
My boy lived over there in that area too. They say that's Studio City. So it seemed like man.
Let me get the thing off the screen. Hold on, let me get him off the screen. God damn.
Yeah, I was about to say I feel
yeah,
weird
Jesus Christ.
to watch that. But the Hollywood shit is crazy, bro. They really go over there and they get turned out, you know.
I mean, to be fair, he was already, you know, he's in.
No, but I'm saying like that right there. Come on, man. We know brothers who on the other side. Like, shout out you. Do whatever you want to do. That right there was something different, though. that was something different, bro. That was something different. And it was like it was whatever he was on, it just had to come out. You know what I'm saying?
He was definitely geeked up.
Yeah, but that was really like snapping into Miss Fabulous mode. Like he was like going crazy, like so, he's like, I'm definitely serving you bitches. Like, no. He's like, you gonna pay for that? Like, whoa, bro.
Miss Fabulous mode.
Nigga done snapped in the like he thought he was on the red carpet. Like,
oh yeah, no, he was high as a kite.
Bro, that nigga is crazy.
He's out of there.
Man.
No. Get that man some help, man. Get him some help.
How many times we gonna see people over there in Hollywood and in them areas? Like, I guess walking down the street naked has become a regular thing now. Like this ain't the first celebrity that we've seen walking down the street. Didn't they catch your boy Eddie Murphy riding around and over there?
Whoa, we ain't gonna do that to Eddie. Whoa. We ain't gonna do that to Eddie. Hold on. Wait a minute.
We're walking around looking like a crackhead.
No, Eddie Murphy was not. Eddie Murphy gave a nice young lady a ride, and the young lady happened to be a trans. That's all that happened to Eddie Murphy. He wasn't walking around. He was giving somebody
a ride home in his Rolls Royce.
Yeah, he was here trying to help people out.
Right. So if he would have seen Nas X walking down, he would
have trying to help him out. Hey man, where you going? I'm gonna try to get you to the crib. He a nice guy, bro. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
So you can't be nice to nobody now. That's what you're saying, Ross.
So the person recording Lil Nas X following him in that moment, that video, like what you do if you just ride home? You a Cali dude, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Cali. You know, you on the way home, you riding, you know, back to the crib, and Lil Nas X just walking down the street in his whitey tighties.
Well, shit, you say ching ching, right? Because you know you finna get a bag. You selling this shit straight to TMZ, nigga. I'm calling Harvey, nigga. As soon as I press end on the video, my next call is to Harvey. Guess what I got, nigga? You know, like I got, yeah. So I mean, this is listen. The dude he's high out of his mind. They said they admitted him to the hospital. After that, they say people are also reporting that maybe he OD'd as well that night at some point. So it's a lot going on. You know what I mean? I don't want nobody to die, right? But yeah, that's like when you get to those levels, it's a cry for help. I remember years ago when it was reported that like Martin Lawrence was like running around, you know what I'm saying? With, you know, maybe I don't forget, like taking clothes off with a gun, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, when you get into certain type of dope, you know what I'm saying? It fucks with your mind, you know what I'm saying? When you're doing certain stuff. So in Houston, we had one of our OGs out there. One of the freestyle kings out there was out there. He started messing with that wet, and they got a video of him. I ain't even gonna say the name so people can look it up, but they got a video of him out there on the, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of the street, taking off clothes, talking about I'm hot, getting butt naked in the middle of the street, you know what I'm saying? And he one of our like like I came up on his music in Houston. Now I got a video online of him butt naked in the middle of the street because he started messing with that wet. You know what I'm saying? So
he was.
I ain't gonna put him out there like that, man. I ain't gonna do it, man. I gotta protect the city, dog. I'm a protector of the city.
Oh, you don't want to say what it was, okay?
I gotta protect the city. I mean, you can, if you know, people know who it is, but yeah, he was out there, man. This man was out there, took off all his clothes and was rolling around in the middle of the street. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, man. Like, it ain't even just like a Hollywood thing. It's a dope thing. Like, it's a lot of dope fiends out here that do this same stuff. We just don't highlight it because they just the neighborhood dope fiend. We don't care about them. You know what I'm saying? But when like a celebrity get on dope, that's when it becomes like a story. We like, and then people say, "Oh man, Hollywood is evil." No, it's just people doing. That's what dope does. That's what drug. Listen, when you start doing real drugs, that's what it does to you right there. If you smoking some weed, although
lifestyle is normalized there, so like I don't believe.
What you mean? Hold on. When you say like what style? Are you talking about like the drug style or like you talking about the
yeah?
LGBT?
Because Lil Nas X, like he always been paused from what we've known, but when he first came out with Old Town Road, like maybe he could have, but I don't believe he was strung out like that. Like he been doing some crazy stuff, but that right there was like, okay, he ain't even got control of his body.
But think about it, Ross. Right now, I'm drinking a Michelob Ultra, right?
Yeah.
If our show pops off,
we drinking.
I'm drinking something different now, right? Yeah. Now, maybe now I got champagne taste. Now I'm drinking Chris now, right? That's what I'm just saying. So like for him, maybe he was smoking weed at first. Now he got some paper. Now he getting his nose dirty. Now I'm just saying that's what happens.
So you said at first he was just going through a little 20 sack. You know, now he doing the whole 8 ball.
The whole thing. And he getting high quality shit. He getting the best shit. He ain't getting no bull.
He all Tony Montana with the mountain.
You know? Facts. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. So like when I see these Hollywood people, I don't ever like I'm not the person to talk to about, oh, Hollywood is evil. I don't think Hollywood is evil. I think that like people get to a certain amount of success.
Well, hold on. He said he was going to the party though.
He kept saying that though. What? Nobody. It's a 4 a.m. Ain't no goddamn party, nigga.
It looked like he was coming from a party.
And so this is how Diddy got in trouble because everybody wanted to connect Diddy to shit like that.
He might have been on the way to Diddy's house. He might have been trying to find. I know it's somewhere over here.
He's like, they got that nigga Diddy locked up. He ain't at home right now.
And then he said, when the person, he said, "Didn't I tell you put that camera away? You gonna pay for that?" That was like him rehearsing something. Like you said that before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some. Didn't I tell you put that camera away? You gonna pay for that? What? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to know what you say.
That's what they was doing at Diddy party. Put that camera away. You gonna pay for that?
When this baby oil come out, you gonna learn. That's great. All right, we out here tonight, man. This shit is crazy.
I'm serving you bitches. He said, "I'm serving you bitches."
Oh man, I used to like Old Town Road. We out here tonight, man.
Hey, you know it's the funniest clip, and I'm not the biggest No Jumper fan. You ever seen when Crip Mac first figured out? He said that Old Town Road, I like that motherfucker. He said, I like that motherfucker. And Russ said, he said, "Oh, this is good because Crip Mac is endorsing the first openly gay rapper." He said, "Oh, cuz that." He said, "That's my favorite. That shit's hilarious."
Hey, free Crip Mac, man. Crip Mac locked up. Free Crip Mac, dog.
Free Crip Mac, man.
Oh shit. Oh man, you got me in this bitch crying.
You know what video I'm talking about? Yeah,
Man, that shit's so damn funny because that nigga like,
Paige
hold on.
get put down for that one.
That nigga said, "Oh, cuz that? Hold on, I ain't no cuz."
He said, "Well, come on."
Yo, oh shit. Hey man, thank y'all for the night, man. We are out for the night, man. We'll be back on Tuesday. Get y'all ready, man, for the rest of the NCAA. We got big games coming up in college football. We got NFL kicking off as well, man. Y'all stay locked with us, man. Ross and Risky, man. We out of here. Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Oh shit, nigga.